Okay, so I saw someone else do this, and I kind of realized that I would be the perfect candidate for this trend. Yeah, so starting off strong with number one, he yelled at me when I didn't want to go to the pool. Number two, he ignored me on my birthday, but he went out with his friends instead, which isn't a big deal. But if you watch to the end, you'll understand that maybe if I did this to him, I would get beat. Number three, he would block me randomly as a joke. Number four, he would constantly tell me that he doesn't love me and that he's cheating on me. I don't know if this was a joke or not. Number five, he would constantly text his ex-girlfriends, bullying and harassing them. I have screenshots for, all of this, too. So, yeah. Number six, he told me that I could hang out with my friends once, but when I actually did it, he cussed me out and told me that I don't care about him and that I make his days worse and all that cute little stuff.
All right, that's enough of victimhood right there. She'll get my channel banned. Let's say everything she said was true. You know you can leave him. You're not forced to stay with him. Plus, I think at one point she said he beat her. I'll believe her after I see the bruises. And not even then. Let's check out the next victim.
Things my ex-fiancé did that I thought were normal. He was an Aquarius, by the way.
Ah, shit. Had it go again.
He had an Aquarius stellium. No hate to Aquarius, but just putting that out there. Number one, so I had moved in with him, and he told me that his home was my home. But when we were fighting at 2 a.m. in the morning, he would kick me out of the house because at that time, it was his home. Number two, he would ask me to buy food for him, but he wouldn't tell me what he wanted because he said he had decision fatigue. So he would tell me to choose, but when I brought the food home, he would complain that he didn't like what I chose and he wouldn't eat it. Number three, this is a good one. So when we were arguing, he would use his hand to cover my mouth to prevent me from speaking. I think that's enough for now, but let me know if you want a part two.
Nope.
Again, if everything was true, where do they find these type of guys? If it was true, you'd find a lot more girls with black eyes or bruises from all the abuse. It's all fake. And I remember one time I got kicked out at 2 a.m. I didn't make a TikTok about it with a weird voice. Okay, enough of these victims. Let's get some dating advice.
Do you realize when you are dating a man, if you do anything other than show up for your dates, you're doing too much? Please do not offer to pay half the bill. Please do not offer to go over his house first. Please do not offer anything at all except agreeing to go on a date. You're a prize and he's lucky to have you. If you do any of these behaviors, you're chasing a man and you're taking away his masculinity. Later, if you decide to marry this man, you can spoil him rotten if you decide to. But when you're dating, please do not split the bill. Do not pay for his vacations. Do not buy him presents. Do not do any of those things at all except show up happily for the date that he has planned for you. I would love it if you like my information, follow my page, and put comments in the section below.
So guys, do you feel emasculated if she pays half of the bill? Do you feel lucky just to be in her presence? What if the couple ends up not liking each other? Does he still have to pay for the full bill? Or can I just leave her with the bill? Anyway, unfortunately, Grandma wasn't making any hand gestures to see if she has a ring on her finger. I will dislike her TikTok instead.
My dad and my mom wasn't together at this time. So in my room or whatever, I had a balcony when I was staying with my mom, and the door didn't lock at the time. And the only people that knew the door didn't lock was obviously the people that lived there. So my dad goes in and borrows a ladder from the neighbor. Mind you, we had a relationship with our neighbor because my mom grew up with our neighbor. Anyways, my mom had company at this time, and me and my cousin, who was pregnant, 7-8 months pregnant at the time, was asleep. It's 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and me and my cousin is asleep. Imagine being knocked the fuck out, and you just hear somebody come through the door where that nigga? Where that nigga? Eyes bloodshot red, drunk as fuck. That's my fucking dad. Me and my cousin was so fucking confused. Bro, so this nigga buzzed in. We end up from being upstairs, downstairs. My dad trying to fight my mom friend. Boy, if you don't get the fuck on. Like, you ain't been doing you for umpteen years.
Best place to put familial drama is on TikTok if you didn't understand what happened. Her parents broke up. Her dad broke into the apartment through the balcony just to fight with the mother at 2 a.m. And of course the balcony lock doesn't work because nothing in the hood works. Anyway, be careful who you get pregnant. You might have to climb a balcony to fight with her.
I'm going to always yell this on the highest mountain. Most men are dealing with mental battles that have nothing to do with you. And those battles are homosexuality. And that is why they cannot love a woman properly. It's not you, baby girl. It's them.